Okay, so here we have the leads dial session here. We've already clicked begin dial session. The drop-down receiving snatch folder is created here because we already created the snatch folder earlier under the contacts tab where we created Amy's select. So under folders, you just create a new folder called snatch folder. Again, we already did that here. So here's the snatch folder here. We go back up and we go to leads. We click on Phoenix Business 1 million plus revenues, or for the given lead stream, you can see there's the daily limit. You click drop down menu, you create your snatch folder so that the leads that you're calling on will temporarily go into your assigned folder. You then begin the dial session here. Now the phone scripts, you'll see that there is several here to choose from. My phone scripts and system phone scripts, these are the same, so there are duplicates. I don't know why they created duplicates here, but you basically want the impressed with company website copy. That's the one you want, is that script. You want to select the voicemail that you've already recorded previously, and if you have more than one voicemail, just pick the one that matches up with how your voice is for today, I guess. Enable call recording, always say yes, and then you say continue to begin the dial session. You'll then want to dial this number, and if that number doesn't work, there's several other numbers you can select from. But I'm going to go ahead and begin the dial session by dialing one of these numbers here. And hopefully it'll work this time, because earlier it wasn't working too well for me. So
please enter your personal identification number, followed by the pound key. Please wait while I look up your account. The PIN 1086059399.
Looks like I entered my PIN number wrong.
Please enter your personal identification number, followed by the pound key.
All right, so we enter the PIN number 1087092 pound.
Please wait while I look up your account. Thank you.
Okay, so now you see the screen change because we effectively dialed into the session. So now we say dial. We start dialing now, and this will begin the dial session. Now, some of them, you can see like this one doesn't have a first name or a last name, so we're just going to ask for the owner here. And you can actually type in owner, and here's an email address, patient@primehealthcare.com.
Good afternoon, Matthew Clinics. This is Matthew.
Hi, Matthew. Is the owner in?
No, they're not. Can I take a message for them?
Sure. Who would be the best person to talk to about either a joint venture or making an investment into the company, the clinic there?
It would be Richard, but at this time, we're okay though. Thank you though.
Richard, okay. Do you know what the best email is to reach him at?
No, at this time we're fine though. Thank you.
You guys are fine. Okay, great. Okay, so you can see here that they weren't interested, or he wasn't going to be very helpful, this particular gatekeeper. So we want to select in the drop-down message left message. And the one I like is left message generic like. So this just says, hey, we like your company from what we've seen, etc. We then select the lock box here to lock in that particular message, because if you don't lock it in, let's say you leave it unlocked, and then you click one of these, let's see if I get this on the screen here. One of the disposition buttons here. See if I can make it fit into the box here. It's not fitting. You can't quite see it, but there's some buttons underneath here, under the screen here, that aren't going to be captured in the video. But suffice it to say that depending on the button you push, setting appointment, not interested, wrong person, do not call, etc., that's going to have that's going to determine in many respects to what extent it goes to that person. What kind of email message goes. So I always like to lock it in so that it is the left message. Even if we weren't able to successfully leave a message, I like to say that send the email saying, "Hey, I called you, we left a message," etc., etc. So either left message here or left message generic like is the one you want. Just make sure it's locked in, and then when you dispose of the call, it'll automatically go to this email here. That's the default email. And that's it. So, and then you just click for the next call. And we go to the next one. And so it'll go to the next call now. So same thing again. Remember to always try to get the email updated if you can. Try to get the person on the line. Always select this left message generic, like lock it in, and then it'll go and then that way it'll make sure that that message goes to this email, whatever you have put in here. And that's how it works. Hope that helps.